Hi, Cancer, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. This is for December 2nd through December 8th, 2019. We're going to start by pulling a card for overall energy for the week, Cancer. So let's see what is in store for you guys. Okay, so we have free emotions and anxieties. Taurus also had this as their overall energy. So if you have a Taurus rising, a Taurus moon, or potentially are involved with a Taurus, that may apply that reading as well. So Cancer, free emotions and anxieties. This means like it's really time to express yourself and speak your truth. This week, it's not a week to hold your tongue or be afraid to rock the boat, holding back in any way or sugarcoating. It's like you've got to say what you've got to say, regardless of how it's going to be received by who you're expressing it to. It's like a long time coming of holding back, and now it's like it's time to really express yourself this week, Cancer, in some area of your life. Okay, so let's pull some more cards and look at some highlights, as well as, you know, adding on to this energy right here. So persist in pursuits, you've got the dandelion. And you have the hot spring, return to the sacred. Cancer, somebody is trying to hold you back or get in your way or feed you bad advice or like wrong information, okay? Because you want to do something. And you know, this is a general weekly read. So it could be something like really small, like you want to go out to dinner somewhere, or this could be much bigger, like you want to expand your career or you want to do something to better yourself. And there's some sort of opposition in your life, and I really feel like it's attached to a person or several people where, you know, they're not supportive or they're really trying to deter you from what you're trying to pursue here. And, you know, return to the sacred. This is like where you shut everybody and their opinions out, and you return to the core of yourself and you see what you feel in that space. And it's like push forward, keep pushing ahead. Don't worry about what other people think and feel about what you're doing. They're not living your life. You are. You are the one that has to live with every choice that you make, not them. Therefore, they have no right to dictate or try to control or make you feel bad. Cancer, absolutely not. And also really express yourself, you know, stand your ground. Don't let anybody push you, bully you, try to overpower you verbally. No, it's like stand your ground and say what you have to say. Don't be worried about rocking the boat or hurting somebody's feelings. It's like it's all about you this week. So let's pull some tarot, Cancer, and dig deeper. So we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, whatever you're trying to do or pursue is better for you, Cancer. Or finally just putting somebody in their place and like, no, let me tell you what it's really like. Let me tell you how it is. It's just so freeing for you. And now we have the Queen of Wands. Look at that. That is spiritual energy. Also could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, that you have to have this conversation with or speak your mind to. Okay. But more, I feel this is like the energy inside of you where it's very spiritual. That's the Wands energy, is the spirit, the ether. And the more that you are authentic to yourself and say what you've got to say, the better that you feel, Cancer. But if you keep it all stuffed down inside, trying to accommodate other people's emotions and thoughts and all of that, it builds up inside of you and really breaks you down. So this week, Spirit is saying, like, do what is best for you. Say what you got to say. Don't put up with anybody's crap, and go to the center of yourself, your core, the essence of your being, Cancer, and you will find the answers. You will find the strength. All right. In persistent pursuits, we now have the King of Cups. And We have blah, 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 the Hanged Man. It took me a minute. And the Hanged Man. So this is Cancer. Listen, you know what you're doing. Don't let anybody try to, persuade you otherwise. It's like somebody really, again, like trying to get in your way or trying to deter you, have you second guessing yourself, second guessing what you're doing. And Spirit's like, no, you know exactly where you're headed, and you're going in the right direction. And like, don't let anybody hold you back. Under Return to the Sacred, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Swords. And as you know, every time the Ace of Swords comes into a reading for me, that is Archangel Michael coming in to let you know he is there with you. He is protecting you. He is offering you, the sword of power. And that's where you speak the truth. And those coming against you, speaking untruths, falter. This is an energy of protection, of empowerment, all right? It goes perfectly in alignment with this whole reading, as well as, the yellow in the dandelions here. That's the solar plexus chakra. That is your, powerhouse. That's your personal power, where you assert yourself. That's where you manifest, okay? So Cancer, this week, really stand up for yourself. Don't let anybody like screw with your mind or try to get you to second guess or rethink things, because it's like you are headed in the right path, on the right journey. Where you feel any sort of confusion, again, return to the center of yourself. Call upon Archangel Michael to come in, give you sign, give you synchronicity, help you figure out to say what you need to say, like whatever it is. Cancer, it is also a week of truth, all right, with the Ace of Swords coming out down there at the end. And if you have to have a sharp tongue to really make your point clear, like get it across and crystal clear, don't be afraid to do so. That doesn't mean like sharp tongue, like, put somebody down or be very attacky against them. It's just defend yourself and remind them of who they are, okay? Like, don't let anybody walk on you. You don't have to be mean, but, because sometimes when you point out different people's bad behavior, they try to flip the script and become manipulative. Oh, you only focus on the negative. You don't think about any of the good stuff, and it's like, okay, well, give me some examples. And most of the time they can't, or they'll pop off with like one or two things. And you're like, okay, well, I got a list of 20 things that I just can't tolerate from you anymore. So don't let anybody like try to twist up your mind. You feel what you feel for a reason. All right, let's pull some runes. So with this dandelion, persistent pursuits, we had, look at that, trust in self. We got the crocodile, yeah. And we've been feeling that the whole reading, right? And now this is just Spirit confirming that for you, Cancer. All right, over here we have the hummingbird and dreams, and this is free emotions and anxieties. And again, don't let anybody deter you or try to sabotage you. Cancer, they are wrong and you are right in what you feel is best for you, 100%. It's just being confirmed through the whole reading. Okay, and lastly on Return, ooh, yep, because look it, we got the wolf and guidance over here on Return to the Sacred. Cancer, boom, right there. Go to the core center of you. Reach out to Archangel Michael. He will come in strong. He will guide you. He will give you that strength within that maybe you feel you're lacking. Give you some bravery. If you feel like you need some courage, he is there. He is coming in strong. Don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of rejection, Cancer. Don't hold back any longer. Express yourself. Speak your heart. Speak your soul, okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Believe where you're headed, and always, always return to the center of yourself, because you will receive the guidance that you need. All right, let's pull a card for advice for the week. All right. And did I see that right? Yeah, because look at... these caught my eye on the bottom. So we have trust, The robin trusts her wings, not the branch she sits on. And boom, that's like trusting in yourself. And joy. Spread seeds of joy like a wildflower, and no doubt you will revel in the results. This is the belief in yourself, Cancer, right here. Spirit coming in strong. And the one that jumped out, look at that. Cleanse. And it says, wash your weary spirit clean and take a walk in the wooded glades. This here is say what you got to say. Don't let anybody deter you. Try to make you feel like you're wrong. You don't know, Cancer, you do. Trust yourself. Gosh, trust yourself and your intuition. Archangel Michael coming in strong. Always reach out to the angels, Cancer. So those are your messages for this week. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.